Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. I'm here with a great comic I've worked with before. He'll be working with Gilbert Gottfried coming up at college, SUNY. Kevin Dombrowski. What's up, Kev?
How are you, man?
Where are you working with Gilbert?
SUNY New Paltz.
There you go. When's that happening?
Monday.
Now,
The March 3rd.
Okay.
Gonna be myself, Jeff Lawrence, and Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay, that'll be a fun show. Now, I understand that our co-host John Ritchie just shared with you that he messed himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you mesh yourself tonight?
A little bit. No, I mean, I urinated.
What happened? And some caught you?
I just was kind of like hurrying back.
And from the bathroom?
Yeah. And so I didn't take care of shaking things off enough.
That's what happens when you get older, man. So you're pushing 40.
Yeah.
That starts to happen constantly where you don't, like, you're not near this problem yet, Kev, thank God.
I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
Just recreation.
But it must happen to Boschetti. It must happen to you constantly.
Some waste. I'm taking the Fifth Amendment on this.
I mean, not even number one, number two, I'm sure, where some comes out. Thank you, Mike.
Mine was just not enough shaking off.
I hear you. We've all been there.
Peed all over the inside of my pants.
Let's get this out of the way. He's a big fan of the show. I want to talk to this guy on the phone real quick. I apologize, Kev, but react.
This Raul from Canada?
React however you want. Not Raul. Eric in New Orleans. Eric.
My brothers, who that?
Who that? Who
Hey.
that?
And happy Mardi Gras.
I didn't realize. I saw you said Happy Mardi Gras. Is Mardi Gras starting down in New Orleans now?
Yeah, brother, I just got back from the P-Raid.
Oh.
P-Raid?
Yeah, it's a P-Raid, not a parade. It's a P-Raid.
Now, when is it? So was Fat Tuesday this past Tuesday, or it's coming up?
No, this Tuesday is Fat Tuesday.
Oh.
When's Easter this year? Is it an early Easter?
It's late. It's late this year,
late.
man. It's like, yeah, it's going to be like March 4th, I think, is the day.
This is one of our biggest fans.
You
Kev.
sound stone cold sober tonight.
That's
April
what's
20th.
wrong?
I got on the wagon for a while because the last time I called Artie, I had to listen myself there. I think it was AJ Benzo.
This is
was on
sober.
it, and I was like, God, man, I sound like a wreck. I better get on the wagon.
Yeah, you were a little less
You're not going to listen to
intelligible
this
then.
replay, are you?
No, you sound good, man. I know you sound sharp.
No, he sounds as
Doesn't he?
sharp as you've ever sounded.
Yeah.
Which means we have to
Good
say
for
goodbye.
you.
We have to say goodbye to you.
I know, that's what I was like. I can't call in unless I catch a ball.
I mean, you really sound like a winner in life.
Yeah.
Well,
Sharp
Well,
as a
what
tack.
is-
yeah, well, after I read your book, you're an inspiration to everyone, man.
What does Mardi Gras consist of normally for you? Like, not when you're together like this, but what is Mardi Gras?
We
Consumption-wise.
went at 4:30 this afternoon. The parade started. There was 3 of them.
Yeah.
Around, I guess around 10:30 they stopped, and
Right.
stopped to where we were sitting. So they're probably still going right now, ending.
They're still they're ending right now.
Probably on, toward Bourbon Street and Canal Street,
Now, what does it do? Like, give us the whole rundown normally, and then not this year because you're together, but drugs, drinking wise, what do you normally do? Whores.
I mean, I've had anonymous sex and all that stuff in there. I'm getting.
Is there any other kind of sex?
Some of it I gotta. Hey.
Kev, do you enjoy, like, you're a comic on the road, Kev, do you do a lot of anonymous sex?
Oh, God. I feel like all of my comic friends are going to eat me alive after this, but I don't do that. I don't fool around on the road with girls at shows.
Well,
If we go out afterwards.
Are you
and stuff.
are you married or have a girlfriend?
No, not
Oh,
at all.
you don't fool around on the road. Why?
Specifically.
What I don't understand.
Why get into comedy?
Right. Specifically with girls that come to shows. I just feel
What do you want to do? Good work?
I feel like it's bad for business. You know what I mean?
Well, you leave the next day.
Right. You know what? I'm sold. I'm sold. That's it.
No, I don't want to talk you into anything. If you're trying to
It's
live
too
that
late.
way, live that
It's
way.
too late. I'm gonna go out.
I mean,
You're
On
talked
Monday,
him
I'm gonna
into it.
sleep with Gilbert Gottfried just to prove
I'm
it.
just saying, you're a guy, you're a young guy, you're a good-looking kid, you're good at what you do. I've seen you get laughs. It's probably easy to get laid in Pittsburgh or Detroit. I mean, I used to do all right for myself.
Because
I mean, my
it's
God.
impossible in New York for me. Pittsburgh is my.
I'm just saying.
No.
The line gets there. Why do you go on the road? You have fun, you get laughs, you get laid, and before you know it, you're 50, you're looking for a pension. This is what, I mean, it's America. Have fun now.
I think after the shows is a different story, but I just view it as trying to build a fan base and trying to get. It's the same reason.
Well, that's a way you can build a fan base too.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Hanging
you
up
haven't slept with
broads.
me. When I used to bartend, I wouldn't sleep with girls that would come in to see me at the bar.
Why?
Because I will screw it up. And they won't come
You
back.
mean, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you think you're just opening up a can of self-destructive worms.
Exactly. Because, I mean, look, if it goes good, then you have to take care of them at shows
That's
and stuff
the
like
worst.
That. Now, if it goes bad, they're never going to come see you again. And
So you want to just completely ignore them.
pretty much.
Yeah. Eric, how do you feel about this? Do you understand this logic, or are you still going to have anonymous sex?
Oh, dude, I know exactly what the heck he's talking about. and look, I met Machete's sister, and I took a picture.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Where?
And I've been trying to send it to the Artie Quitter, but
You never met Boschetti.
No, I never met. He never did.
No.
trust me,
Your
me,
sister.
I just don't want to, John Ritchie know what I look like after that meth explosion.
Oh, please, you know what? Don't show my family. You know what I mean? Everybody tries to go for my family. That
He's
jerk
not.
possessed.
What does he even say? That's
No, I
stupid.
think he's meaning like your twin. I think he's not meaning your sister.
He's saying you and him look alike.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
All right, well, listen, get drunk and call us back again.
I'm sorry, Eric. We do look alike.
Happy Mardi Gras. Who that?
Yeah. All right.
Jesus.
Who dat?
That's what, yeah, you know what?
I've
you know
never
what?
said that
Kev,
before.
I'm telling you right now, John picked up on it first. He is that's him coherent.
Yes.
I mean,
Really?
you got to hear him when he's really out of it. It's so much fun. It's so much
Can
fun.
you Skype him? Is there a way to Skype him?
We met him. We met him in New Orleans.
That would be
when we
amazing.
did the show from New Orleans for Super Bowl last year, and he came up and he scared the girls. The twins were like they wanted to call the authorities, and he was very aggressive and drunk. He had like a bat, and he was holding like an antenna for some reason. Like,
He sounds like someone you would have 9-1 in your phone already.
Oh, God,
As soon as
yeah.
he walks up.
yeah, and I mean, imagine the self-esteem or what a girl has going on in her life if she's having anonymous sex with him. Like if that's your anonymous sex partner, that's bad.
Anonymous
that's where
meaning like they never see each other face to face. Is that
Maybe.
That's probably the best.
I'm trying to think what he
yeah, like
means
there's
by
a
that.
hole.
Through a sheet,
There's
maybe?
a wall.
A glory hole.
Glory hole.
A glory hole. That's not
Anonymous glory.
All right, well, listen, we're going to think about that and try to eat again. The Artie Lange Show. Kevin Dombrowski. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. I've created a monster. John Ritchie is now obsessed with celebrity net worth people.
It is fascinating.
Kevin Dombrowski also here. Me and Kev. He's saying Mila Kunis, according to this, is worth $275 million.
She's worth more than Barbara Streisand.
Only
more than...
way that's possible is she got a piece of a Family Guy, like ownership in the Family Guy from Seth MacFarlane. But what the real story there is what Seth MacFarlane's worth. If she's 270, he's got 8 shows on the air. She's just a regular on one of them.
No, she's doing a ton of stuff, man.
Tip money compared to syndication for the Cleveland Show, Family Guy, and American Dad. Tip money. Tip money.
Plus
He's
Ted.
got.
Do you want me to look up Seth
Ted.
MacFarlane?
A movie like Ted.
Want me to
Look up Seth MacFarlane. See, but
love
guys
this.
like Seth
Love
MacFarlane,
this.
guys like Seth MacFarlane pay guys to keep them off these lists
Oh, really?
because they're afraid their family's going to get kidnapped or something.
Really?
What do you think Steven Spielberg's worth? If they're worth this,
There's got to be a net worth app.
there is.
See
Is
that,
there?
but,
That's what
but
we've been
what
looking at.
Artie's saying is this stuff is just not even accurate.
It shouldn't be.
John,
All right,
look up
150 million for Seth MacFarlane.
Not even that's like he
And what's
spent
Mila?
that in tips last year. I guarantee it.
John, look up Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Is that a mind-blowing one? Look up Spielberg. Look up James L. Brooks, who's got Simpsons money, a creator of The Simpsons, which right there is $1 billion. Right
about
there is $1
Seinfeld?
billion. Seinfeld's got half of what Larry David should have. Because Larry David, got another show that got syndication, but Seinfeld tours.
No
but
way.
the touring's nothing.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus. This can't be right.
How much?
This can't be right.
How much?
Let's guess. Let's go around and guess this one.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
gonna
basing
guess,
it on your reaction.
I'm gonna
Here,
guess
let
mine
me-
based off of
but-
Seinfeld's is 800 mil.
Well, and then let me give you where Steven Spielberg it says he's at 3.1 billion. So
Okay.
now that you know those two is ranges.
Then we go to Julia Louis-Dreyfus. From the guy who directed E.T., Close Encounters, and Jaws, then we go to the chick who's on Veep. Well,
Are
okay,
you saying-
based on your reaction, $500 million because of some crazy.
Okay. What do you think?
Just because of your reaction. If I didn't see your reaction, I would have said 80 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna round up and say 600 mil. Just
Again, the reaction.
yeah.
James, what do you think? Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
70.
See, that's what I would have said before this crazy reaction he's having.
Yeah, it was your crazy reaction. But then she had Seinfeld, 2 network shows,
Oh, she
Forget
did.
them,
The-
though.
the-
Forget
and that
them.
are in syndication. I say 700 million.
What do you think, Mike?
650.
Go ahead.
$3 billion.
Shut up.
Dollars.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you why.
$3
You ever hear? I'm going to tell you
billion.
why. You ever hear of something called the Dreyfus Fund?
No.
That's her family.
Yeah. She's the eldest daughter
She's an heir.
of billionaire
Right.
Gerard Louis-Dreyfus,
Yeah.
chairman of the Louis-Dreyfus Energy
Right.
Services.
He was a finance and a business guy. It's not entertainment money.
Yeah.
Entertainment, she probably got 70 mil on top, but she's an heir.
What did she start with before
I just
Seinfeld?
remembered that.
I had
If she
no
never
idea.
acted a second in her life, she'd be worth $1 billion, bro.
$3 billion.
And again, but I've heard that's a false rumor that she's part of that family. I've also
Really?
heard that that's BS. It's not, the truth.
Well,
But I also heard, because there's another thing called the Dreyfus Fund, which is a financial firm, like almost
Probably
like
related
a hedge fund type of thing.
yeah.
Or this business. Her father's a crazy business guy too, a crazy big successful business.
Yeah.
Guy. But no, that's based on. As we started talking, that's based on family money.
And she got Jaws money and Goodbye Girl because Richard Dreyfuss.
Right. Like, well, listen. There were rumors that they were cousins and part of the same heir too. The Dreyfus, but I think that's definitely.
John, look up mine on that. It's just gonna be Siri laughing at you.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, mine has me
I'll
at 10
check.
million.
Does it?
Yeah, believe me, I would not be here next year.
I'll check.
The Artie Lange Show, back in. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Kevin Dombrowski's here. Comic working with Gilbert Gottfried. Again, give me that plug again, buddy.
March 3rd, SUNY New Paltz, and then actually the next day we're gonna be at I'll be at Caroline's doing the Comedy Madness.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, every year they do.
Like March Madness.
Exactly. Yeah.
The brackets. Mm-hmm. Do you know what your matchup is? Are you happy with your
I haven't seen the brackets yet.
That's
but
cool.
there's 64 of us, and round 1 is on Tuesday. It's like they basically set you up like a rap battle.
Right.
And it's like 2 comics one-on-one. Each of you has a minute to make the crowd laugh more.
Oh.
And then they literally-
wow.
yeah, they
That's
cut you
hard to
off.
do, man. That's like that's
insane.
very disconcerting. Only a minute. I'll never forget when Raw Dog, the comedy channel, first came out on Sirius Satellite Radio. They had, but you wouldn't have to perform. They played clips of comics, and they had every comic who's ever lived. They had the ultimate bracket.
Oh yeah.
And I made it once to the Sweet 16. It was me against Richard Pryor in the Sweet 16.
Oh,
I didn't bother calling in for that one and saying, but yeah, it was flattering to be up there. But but 1 minute, dude. That's I can't even get started. Like, you got to get up there and start. Okay, boom, here, 2 guys walk into a bar. It's almost like you got to talk religion, just really like old school jokes.
Yeah, just set up punch,
Yeah.
and just get through the next
Not
round.
everybody has jokes like that.
Right.
Not everybody's that type of comic.
Exactly. It's tough. I did it twice when I first started out. I got lucky enough to be put in it, and then I auditioned one year, and this is like the first year that I'm doing it that, I'm a little bit more developed and out now, and I feel like...
But again, even developed, a minute is like a lot of...
It's crazy.
Yeah.
When I first started, it was like within my first year, I had the opportunity to do it, and they were like, all right, you have 1 minute. And I was like, what am I going to do in
Well,
1
say you're up
minute?
against a comic.
Keith Alberstadt was my first year.
I don't know who that is.
He's a
the
Letterman
hand
contributing writer for SNL.
Oh, yeah.
do the hand pee thing.
Do the what was it? The spitting cobra?
No, you just pee on. Yeah, the spitting cobra.
Tell the story about John peeing himself.
Yeah, I will.
No. Or he could do the spitting cobra.
Do the spitting-
which is something that a guy that I knew that a guy that I played with.
Sounds
Guy he knew.
disgusting.
He would he would hold his urethra shut and start peeing, but not let it come out.
I'm not even going to comment on that. That is such lowbrow
And then-
humor.
Wait,
But
which,
imagine if you could do this.
Which
Mike,
And
are
then
you
when he would
sick
finally
as-
release it, it was like a cloud of,
Right.
of droplets that would
God.
explode 20 feet out in front
Kevin,
of
how do you
him.
feel about this?
that's how John Ritchie peed himself tonight.
That's what it sounds like.
He did the spinning cobra to
I did the
himself.
spinning cobra on
I walked
myself
in
in
on
the
you.
bathroom.
Oh, but let me tell you something. Here, you know, say you're up against a comic who is like a set up punch
Right.
kind of guy, but he's not as funny as you. He's got a clear
You gotta go
advantage.
spinning cobra.
I
gotta
have
clear
to
it
go.
out.
You like sweep
Just-
the leg.
Just
Sweep-
look.
spinning
Just
cobra.
walk up and take a dump on the stage.
I can't even.
Here's
get
your
it out of it.
Yeah.
But share your thoughts on this.
I think that might win the finals.
That might win the finals. That might win the finals. I want to thank Tammy Pescatelli. Tammy, thanks so much. Always great. Be at the Cleveland Improv. Go check her out, Cleveland Improv, Cleveland, Ohio, this upcoming weekend. The great Maggie Gray, always great on the show. Maggie, thank you so much. Check her out on SI Now with Peter King and Kevin Dombrowski. Look for him at SU. SUNY.
SUNY, yeah.
SUNY with
SUNY New Paltz.
Gilbert Godfrey coming up. Thanks, Kev. Good job. Come back anytime, brother.
Thank you, brother.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.